Hey guys, what's up? So welcome to a new video. This video will all be about the forest, because I think when you start a game and it's one of the first few times that you do the forest, it's overwhelming and it's very hard to understand what's the best to play, what is the best to choose. So I will try to give you a small guide to do the forest, obviously not the solo forest because that's a whole other thing, and for every level you need other cards, but this is for multiplayer forest, and I will try to give you my own experiences, and I hope it will help you out. So let's just start with the decks. Usually the best echoes for the forest are either Snape or Hermione. I will show you both decks that I play, but obviously you can somehow play the same with some variations. But when you play Snape, the best combinations are obviously Time Turner, Priori, and Swelling. It is what it is because you play Time Turner, ideally you play it one more time, then Swelling or whatever. Those three cards are just like the best for Snape. Obviously, if you have Crucio, you can play that, but I know that most people, especially in the beginning, will not have that card. So yeah, Time Turner with Snape, top card, high tier card in the forest. Yeah, let's jump now to the Hermione deck. So Hermione deck is a little bit different. So you basically just cast spells and whatsoever, right? Straightforward, not a lot to understand here. Obviously, I know a lot of people would not have Crucio. You can just replace it with another spell. It's not that hard, but besides of that, it's very easy to understand, right? You just like spam the spells and that's it. You don't need to go close range like with Snape. And yeah, for I mean, Hermione here is in the wrong place. I would probably need to put her here, because Hermione, I would keep her for the last boss and then use her with Thunderstorm. So you cast Hermione, you use Thunderstorm, and that combination is just like very good. Hermione, Thunderstorm, then you have two Thunderstorms. Yeah, right. You can also use her with Crucio, also very good. That's a preference thing, but yeah. But still, I prefer Snape. And now we'll show you some gameplay in the background and try to tell you or explain you some things. So let's jump into the main part of the video, and I will definitely try to explain it as good as I can. But hey, obviously I'm not a pro. It has just been like almost 1 month since I started to play the game, so those are all just my experiences, and I think they're pretty good if you're a real beginner or haven't really played Forest yet. So one of the first things you will probably notice is that you can always choose some rewards. So after every fight or so, you can choose, okay, to upgrade a spell or so for that run. And I think it's obvious for everyone, but you should choose a spell or a card that fits your deck that you're currently playing. If you're not playing that card and you choose it, it's maybe wise to swap that with another card in your current deck for the current run. So, I don't know, let's say you get Poison, you don't have, or let's say you get Thunderstorm as a bonus and all the two other cards you don't have in your current deck. Let's say you choose Thunderstorm, you don't have it in your current deck. Well, then you just swap it out for another card. It's not always needed, but I mean, the spell gets stronger with the bonuses, so it is a wise thing to choose. But obviously you don't need to always do that, but it's very, very recommended. Then there's another thing, I didn't know it until like a few days ago, but when you usually have to choose between like easy battles, hard battles, or timed battles. And when you go close to one of those signs, you always get a text, and with that text you know which enemies are coming. Obviously, I don't know them all by heart because I don't know, but once you know which phrase, which sentence accords to which monster, you can like choose better, okay, which path to go, because the wild boars, for example, or the orcs, the trolls, sorry, they're super annoying and you usually want to skip them. So that's a good thing to remember. But sadly, I don't have now a list for which phrase is which monster. Sorry. But yeah, I'm also a little bit noobish, but you will manage to find it out. It's usually not that too complicated. Well, another thing besides of card bonuses is that you also get the normal bonuses. For example, 20% attack damage, more spell damage for each MP that you use, and whatsoever. And that's super important. For example, with Snape, you can get if you get double attack, it's super strong for him. For him, it's super strong because you deal a lot of damage with your normal attack, right? But for example, let's say you play Hermione, then double attack is not as effective, by far not as effective. With Hermione, it's way better that you push your overall spell damage. So it always depends on which character you choose and which bonuses you get for the character. So yeah, keep that in mind. Every Echo has another ability, so you need to adapt to it. And like I said, Snape, more attack speed, double attack, very good bonuses. Hermione, just push the spells and whatever. Well, I personally also always like to take a Niffler, because yeah, Niffler is kind of good, and yeah. So those are the main bases of the game. Now there is also another thing. You have shops in the game. For example, you always can rest after a boss fight. So that means stage 4, stage 9 and stage 14 you can rest. So that means that you get a lot of HP back, you get movement cards, and you can also buy things. Well, honestly, if there is nothing that really helps you, it's better to save up that money and wait for later and hope that you get something that is literally worth it, because it's really not recommended to buy stuff that will not help you in the run, because then it's just wasted. So you get what you mean. So the 3 to 1, I hope you get what I mean. And then besides of that, there are also the shops, which are obviously even better. And the most important things to pick in the shop are health bonus, damage up bonus, and then for the rest you can always choose. Usually you can also upgrade one of your cards in your current deck by +2, which is super good. And it's all of those things are definitely game changers, so don't underestimate it. It will definitely help you in the long run. And yeah, also always keep in mind that whatever you choose to take, whatever, just counts for that run. In the next run you start at 0 again. Okay, I hope that's very clear. So also saving up on your money that you get during that run or so, it will not help you in any way to just save it because you don't have it in the next run. Okay, keep that in mind. Well, an obvious fact also, you can always do the forest alone with 2 NPCs, but it's really not recommended unless you just have the quest, do a forest run. Hey, no problem, then you can jump into a forest run. Very important step now. So if you have a forest quest, you can just go into the forest, take 2 NPCs. You can always choose which level you do. For example, I can do forest level 10 now, but if I just want to go fast through the forest for a quest, I just choose level 1, I take 2 NPCs with me, and I just rush through the forest. Very easy. But the one important thing is that you need to, before you start the run, in case you still have tries left for that day, click on the button that you don't want rewards for that run. Otherwise, that one try is gone and you just get the rewards for level 1 and you could have like the rewards for level 10. I hope that's pretty clear. Somehow, sometimes when I explain things, I think like, will people even understand what I mean? But yeah, I'll just try my best also to put some screenshots in it so you understand it a little bit better. Okay guys, I hope that's very clear. And yeah, those are the basics of a forest. We also have like death clues, which are, well, I mean, they're basically the same but harder, and they have 20 stages instead of 15. So and also another end boss, which is a little bit more complicated, but nothing unbeatable. So yeah, I didn't want to make a crazy long video, so I think we end it here. I hope this small guide somehow helped you guys out, especially if you're very new to the game, because let's hope that the global release is just around the corner and that we get a lot of new players. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you liked the video. Feel free to leave a like and subscribe. We have almost 100 subs, which is insane. Thank you. And yeah, I would say see you next time. Bye bye.